Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Sage Sentient, and I hope you guys are ready for our next edition for our segments about origins of characters that we're doing. We've done 4 already, or this is our 4th, and we have another one. We're doing tech today, and it is by far one of the hardest to pick out for top 5 tech characters overall. And this is for December. Let me tell you, this is going to change drastically in January, and it's just going to be completely different. I don't know what to tell you, but we're looking at a bunch of different things here, and my biggest thing is you want to have characters that are being used all over the place, right? Characters that are not only used well, but they're being thought of like, what, this is what I want to use all over the place. We have our timer. We have under 7 minutes to get this done for this video, and if I don't do it, come to Twitch. You're gonna find out what we do if I don't make it under 8 minutes. So first things first, top 5. We're starting out with our top character for tech in December 2021. We do have, yes, the girl herself, Kestrel. Who is Kestrel? Making number 1 in our top tech team. She is a monster. She has got the juice. Her ultimate is insane. Her special is amazing, and her basic is just deadly, even if you are not even using her, because her ping will knock you out or knock your enemy out in all different game modes. I mean, she's just too good to not have, and not even bringing her up is almost a disservice to your own roster. She does a lot, not only for just tech, but for everywhere else as well. So, one thing that we do have to talk about is that using her for ISO, make sure she needs all of her stuff. Max her out, max her abilities. ISO, I know I have her. She's also a hybrid, by the way. She's a cosmic tech skill. That's a lot right there. It's a lot, and she really does some serious work. And we had her in our skill video also, so check that out on YouTube. We have her on Striker ISO right now, but a lot of people really like her at Raider, especially. Now, she's a damage dealer for your tech team, so you're going to want to have her really on either Raider or Striker, because she's really going to do some really good punches here. So, yeah, she's definitely a throw-it-everything-in character. So this is something that you really want to do. Max her all the way out. This is where you want to put your resources in this tech team. Number 2, we do have the guy, the villain, the man himself. Is always questionable if he's good or not, but it's Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom, your number 2 in tech. Overall, he's just very good. His ultimate, unless he's getting ability blocked, he is a threat. He heals your entire, he can heal almost your entire team with a lot of different ways. Speed up. He's got so many cool different facets to his kit. He's got the Legion of bots, so like his basic and their basics tie in together. They're unavoidable. Can't be dodged. It's something that you really got to look at. So something that we have here is also max out as you can. Try and get his 5th star. I know it's going to be hard, but if you can, get it. That 50% increase in that red star is huge. On ISO, we do have him here at Striker. Him getting 2 hits is always what you want to do. You really want to get him up, powered up. He is really good. Dr. Doom, everybody. I know a lot of people say he's not good. Some not, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. Sometimes flashy isn't it? Which brings us to our next character, and that is actually Doc Ock. He is a legendary. He is a max character. Now you can be you don't have to do his basic on maxed out. I did it because I really like Doc Ock. I really like him. He's clearly a healer on ISO, but all the other things that do is he does bring, and he summons another character on the board for the Sinister Six. He does a lot with the team. He's a big healer. He blocks a lot. It's a character that you kind of don't want to miss on. Now, he is a year old, but this is what Doc Ock does, and Doc Ock really does help like he does because he is a support. He's supporting your team for City Tech. Really great option in raids as well and in war. Check him out. You really, really, really need to do his obviously his special, but he gives deflex on adjacent characters for allies. That's something that you want to check out now, and definitely a DD4 legendary must have. All right, now we're getting to our 4th and 5th as we do top 5 tech, and this is really hard because I got to be honest with you, we've had a lot of people in chat and everyone is 50-50. There is no right or wrong answer here. There's a lot of good, and these are the top 10 that we're using, but we're doing top 5. And these are the top 10 that we've highlighted that are the best in tech right now. It's really hard to pick a 4th and a 5th. You do have Lady Deathstrike. She is a brand new character. Things that you do have to think about. The newer that they are, something that's interesting is that they're always going to be the better character. But that also brings down to the next best, who is Misty Knight, and her kit is amazing. A lot of people don't really believe in Misty Knight, but she's also a very good character. Ability blocks and stuns are some of the 2 best abilities in the game. Now, once Starlet T'Challa comes in, and he is going to be a tech character, he's going to have a brand new ability that's going to change this up in January, which you can check out that video next month. And, you have Misty Knight, you have Lady Deathstrike as 2 new characters that I'm still trying to build up here. But we got also Ghost and Nebula, who are very, very, very important characters in a lot of different ways. Ghost, Dark Dimension viable, unlocks, Jubilee herself. You got to get her. And, you have Ghost, who does a lot of great stuff with her ability. She heals. She, her Pimtech team, she extends, debuffs and things like that. She dodges a lot, and she counters. So Ghost is a fantastic tech character. The thing is that we're trying to figure out who's the best out of the top 5. We do have top 3, but whatever. It's okay. These are the next best. We do have Nebula here, and Nebula is a very interesting character because Nebula used to be a nobody. She used to be a nobody. And Nebula now has a team, got some serious, she's a serious threat. She does give some really cool abilities, Villain Cosmic bonuses to Silver Surfer. She helps her team out in all different areas, especially Arena and War and Raid if you want to use her there. There's a lot of different things that you can do with the Nebula. At the same time, is she the best? You have Shuri now, who also does something very fantastic, and she is always making herself relevant. The generating ability on her special with the defense up right from the get-go is very important, especially in these Doom tech grades. So we have to figure out where does she really fit. I personally use Dr. Doom, Kestrel, Doc Ock, Shuri, and Nebula for a lot of different reasons, but there's no really reason for, and she could double down on healing too, as she's a healer. Misty Knight, you could probably go in there as well. A lot of people like Lady Deathstrike in their raids too, but we'll see. There's a lot of things that we can choose here, but you know what you got to do? You got to come here. You got to find out what's next on this episode. We only have a few seconds left. I got to finish this up, but you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitch. Sage Sentient, that's where you can find these at. Next month, we're going to have a crazy different thing about these tech characters. January. This is December, though. Who's the top? You'll find out. Oh, my gosh. In tech, you also do have to remember that if you don't have Doom, Doom is a character that you have to beat, DD4 to get. If you don't have Doom, I would probably say your top 5 is Kestrel, Doc Ock, Nebula. I mean, we're not even talking about Ultron. Ultron is still viable in some areas and things like that. But I would probably go with Kestrel, Doc Ock, Nebula. Oh, this is so tough. Shuri and Ghost? I mean, this is tough. I mean, you might be letting your alliance down if you use no Doom and Doom raids. That's a very good point. But, yeah, no bot clogging for Ultron is one thing that's very important. But this is really hard. Kestrel, Doc Ock, Nebula. I personally like Misty Knight's kit over Lady Deathstrike. And using that with Ghost to extend could be really, really, really good.